Another episode of the JakKlauZ show. I am your host, JakKlauZ, and today we are going to be putting together the computer chair so I can have a new computer chair and get it done. So basically everything that comes in the box should be on this parts list here. And I went ahead and already started with part number one. So this is part number one right here. You're installing the bottom piece or the base. Well, I'm not going to be using the one that was supplied with the thing because this is a universal one, which actually looks exactly like the same one that came with the supplied stuff, except for it doesn't have the little red shields underneath it. And since it being a red and black chair, I figured the red and black would be good. So this is basically already part number one. It's just that we don't have the casters installed. So I'm going to take these off and we're going to put new casters on. So the wheels just pop out like so. The little wheels, they pop out of these little corner pieces. Just give them a big tug and they pop right out of there. And they... Ow! Ow, quit it. They come out real easy. And then these are the new wheels that come with it. They look like, something that's a little off of like an off-road truck. I think they look pretty decent, like vacuum cleaner wheels. And these just go into place like so. So you put them into your little star thing here, the Patrick Starfish, and you put this piece onto here like so. Torkelson would have been happy for me because I already used a hammer already once on this today because I was like trying to get that cylinder piece out of the old one. So I hit it. It was like, hammer! He's a good guy. I like him. He's pretty funny. I like him a lot. He's a Viking. I think he's a Viking boxer is what he is, if I'm not mistaken. He's a pretty cool dude. So we're going to take our casters and we're going to drop them in. So now all the wheels are in and it looks just like so. Okay. And then you're going to take this bomb looking thing. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, what does this do? Well, you take your gas lift cylinder, you drop it into the hole right here, and basically it pushes through. It pushes through so that when you push the chair and everything, it'll hold it, and it'll basically hold it. And then you put your cock sleeve. No, you put this over top of your chair, and then basically when you pop the chair up on the gas thing, it'll pop the cylinder up, and then so you've done steps 1 and 2 already. So now we're going to go to step number 3. And step number 3 takes the seat and the footrest connector and then 4 screws. And see, I like this. This is the way that most, when you buy a thing, it comes like this. When you buy a chair, you get these things already set up, so you just have to like puncture a hole in the back and then go from there. But everything is pretty much set up. You can use so they use a plastic bag, and so sometimes if you have more parts than you need to, I still recommend using a using a thing to hold your parts, like a small bowl or I can never reach these damn small bowls when I have them. You use a plastic Tupperware container to put parts in. So like if there's a lot of parts that you're going to be using constantly over and over and over again, you want to use a small bowl, and then what you want to do is you want to label it. So you want to take like a marker or something and just write on top of it what it is, and then erase the thing after you do it. So we're going to be using a lot of D's. D's nuts. We're going to be using a lot of D screws for the chair. And it comes with 10 of them. So, and then there's a spare parts thing on the bottom, but mostly everything is marked. So you really don't have to, like use, I also recommend using a scissors. But I never have a scissor around me when I'm looking for one. So always in your house, if you're doing crafts or you're doing anything, it's always good to have a good knife. This is a kitchen knife. Or have like, a good pair of scissors in your house. I recommend anything like a Westcott or a one of those crafting scissors, the ones that are really, really sharp. I can't remember the damn names of all this stuff. But it's always good to use a really nice sharp pair of scissors. And I always recommend, sharpening your scissors every once in a while. If you have kids, don't always have sharp scissors in the house. And don't run with the scissors, in your hand. Hold it down like this. And, you'll be fine. But most of the time, just, run around with, don't run around with scissors in your hand and everything else. And, just try to, keep everything that, you can, try to keep it all in a nice little container. Because when you keep things in containers, it actually works pretty well for you. Me, I've never actually had anything really work very well for me. It kind of just goes up Shit's Creek without a paddle. But I do always have a lot of spare parts lying around the house, because, I always have spare parts and projects lying around. So we're going to take all the D's out of here, and we're going to put them in a little bowl. So I'm going to take them and put them in my bowl. This little bowl right here, I'm going to put that on top of the thing. So if I knock the thing out of where and everything goes everywhere, I'm going to say, oh, fudge. I'm probably not going to say, oh, fudge, because, this isn't, a rated G show. And this is basically me just being one man putting together stuff that he bought at Amazon. And, I like doing this kind of stuff. I have fun with it. Like I say, if the women don't find you handsome, they ought to find you handy. I stole that from Red Green, but the thing is I've been saying that line for a while, and a lot of women get a kick out of it, especially the more seasoned ones. I've had my fair share of wanting to be with some seasoned women. They actually think I'm pretty funny. So you got to find the footrest connectors, and I think these are the footrest connectors. They were part 13, and part 13 was footrest connectors, and that's what these little things are right here. So the footrest connectors and some D's go into bottom. So that's this big thing here. This is the pad. She's on the pad. Isn't that from Little Mermaid? Yeah. Yeah. I think the lady was like, she's got it bad, but okay, so I think these go here, if I'm not mistaken, because it says front. So yeah, this is the back. That's the middle, and then those are the screws there. Yeah, it says front in big letters, I think. It says, wait, does that say front? Yeah, okay. So that says front. And then these things go, the footrest connectors go into here, and then you use 4 D screws. So you use 4 of these nice D screws here, and you use, so you put these in here and you put them in. Now, most sets when you buy these things, they come with an Allen key, and I have so many Allen keys that I've cut down, because basically what I've done is I've basically taken an Allen key, and I've cut it down so that I can use it again in another project, because most of the time they have that set. And the messed up thing is that when I got my screwdriver for my dad for Christmas, I was always wondering why the heck, when Klein built their screwdriver set, why don't they put that in there as one of their bits that matches up with these chairs? And I bet you $20. I bet you $20 that does have an Allen key that matches that. Yeah. Because, you know, it's a project, because you can never keep the Allen keys in the hole. They never stay in the hole. They always come flying out. And the same way with these chairs, like I said, with the cabinet back in the over the John cabinet that I made. So when you're tightening up Allen keys and you're tightening up stuff, the best thing to do is to tighten it finger tight. Don't go in there, you know, balls to the wall. Just tighten it so that you can't turn it anymore. And once you get it tightened, just tighten it until it's hard to turn. And then that way, yeah, once you've done that, you're pretty much, you got everything the way that you want it, and it's in there, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to come out, and it's not going to move, and it's not going to break your heart on a Saturday. It's just going to tell you that you're fine and you're good, and you work really hard for the money. So hard for your honey. You work hard for your money, but McDonald's treats you right. Yeah. Just remember to finger tight these Allen keys. Because, you know, if you do it too tight, you can pop the screw out of the hole, and then the threads get all messed up, and then that's just not good. No. I mean, you want it to be tight, but you don't want it to be too tight. You know, you want her to be able to not, you know, come loose, or you want it to be able to not come loose. So, you know, it just works, you know, to finger tight everything. You know, I mean, you don't have to go like Captain Caveman inside there and be like, Captain Caveman, you know. You don't have to go all completely like, you know, balls to the wall. All right, so this right here is step 3. The liquid on part 13 connector is lubricant instead of stain. There will be 2 holes. Oh, ew. It's got lubricant on it already? Great. All right, So in step 4, I need the footrest bracket, which is this, ow! I need this right here. And the two, okay, it's completely got holes through it. That's what she said. That's what she said. Might have to use those later. Okay, so, alright, so we're going to go to step 4, the footrest bracket. Now the footrest bracket does not look like it, like, oh, A2. What the hell is the footrest pad? Okay. Ah. Oh wait, oh wait. Oh. Okay, this must be, this doesn't have a thing on it. Okay, so these parts are actually kind of like not numbered. No, it's not really numbered actually. Alright, that's just the thing. That's just the thing in the world. Is this like a pillow? Hello, Titty. Oh no, wait, that's a pillow. Oh wow, I'm putting this in my pants later. Magic Mike. I'm kidding. Okay, that's an armrest. Armrest, okay. So, okay, where's A2? The hell's A? Okay, A2. A2. Oh, okay, that is the footrest pad. That's the headrest cover. Okay, that's this thing. This is the footrest pad. And okay, so the footrest pad is upside down. Okay. Oh, ah! I just pulled my fucking braids. That hurt. Ouch. Yeah, that hurt my braids. Okay, so how in the hell insert the G screw as a fixed indicator after sliding the footrest? Okay. D2. Alright, okay, so D2 goes into that. So this goes like so. Ow, balls. Okay. All right. Oh, there's. Hey, you two. Hey, guys. It's like the scene from. It's like the scene from. What the hell? Like the scene from Three Amigos. Yeah. Where Steve Martin is up on top of the building. And he's like trying to do the sounds of like a bird. And Chevy Chase and Martin Short are down in the bottom of the ground, and he's like, look up here, look up here, look up here, look up here. Hi! And then all of a sudden he goes, hey, you two! And then finally they look up and they're like, oh, okay. But that's what I sound like when I put this thing together. Oh, the joys of getting old. Yeah. All right. So you put D2, the Mighty Ducks. Okay. So you put these screws into here, and you slide this thing out. Okay. So we're going to move these casters, because these are the old wheels, and then we're going to put the mechanism together, and then this piece, that's your ass seat right there. You pull this out, and then you put the screw into here, and then you basically just line it up with a footrest, I guess, and you drop this in there. Yeah. Did you know that the teacher that was in the movie Ferris Bueller Day Off, he was actually in Howard the Duck, and he played a really creepy guy in that movie? Yeah. Ow! This is what happens when you sit down, you know, on your ass. Okay. I was gonna say I lost like almost the pivotal, like the tool for this whole entire like thing. I totally like effed up the whole entire install because I couldn't find the damn tool for the footrest. Yeah. Come on. One thing I don't like about Allen screws, I don't like about Allen screws is that they don't stay in the hole. They don't, like, okay, when you go to tighten an Allen screw, it like never, the tool never stays in the tool never stays in the thing. It's like always, it's always like one thing after another, and you put the tool in there and you try to get it in there as tight as possible, and then it's like, no, it just doesn't work that way. And then you start to sound like, what's his name from, like, Small Soldiers? Alan. What's going to happen to me, Alan? And the Archer guy. And it's just like, really, you know? I mean, that's so sad. So, and then this is the piece. Whoa! Okay, and then this is the footrest. And it goes out like this, and then it tilts. And then you can just, like, have a footrest. Isn't that cool? It's a chair with a footrest. Now, I've actually been told that this will hold me. It'll actually hold my weight. It's like a 400 plus gaming chair. And yes, I'm a pretty big guy. So, yeah. I won't tell you how much I weigh. But it'll work. It'll do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so that's part 4. Then we put the little screw in there. Insert the screw as a fix after sliding the footrest into connectors. Then use the thing to tighten the rest of the pad, which we did. We hand tightened it. Okay, so now we're going to get the mechanism. Jesus, ow, that's a piece of metal. Look at that big ass thing. Dang. Oh. The mechanism. You know, when they start like running out of names for movie titles, I swear to God, that's going to be one of the names of the movie. It's going to be called The Mechanism. It's going to be some, like, sci-fi, you know, some sci-fi stupid thriller, you know, and it's going to be called The Mechanism. Oh! These were to protect yourself so that you didn't, like, hurt yourself. that's a pretty unique idea, using these for that. You know what you could use those for when you're done? Putting wire through. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Dude, man, this thing looks like the back end of a tow hitch. Yeah, it does. Alright, so install the mechanism with seat. Do not forget to put metal gasket before tightening screws. Okay, so they want you to use a metal gasket. Yeah. Okay, so this goes... Okay, so we're going to back up a little bit, get myself some ass room here. Yeah, I am wearing pants. So, if you guys think that I'm not wearing pants, I am. Yes. I've always wore pants. Okay, so put that there. Line that up. Okay. And then you will use 4 A screws. Yeah. Ow. You use the mechanism, the A screws, and the Allen key. So I need 4 A screws, and then I need the 4 gaskets. Yeah. Install the mechanism with the seat. Do not forget to... So, okay. F. Oh, okay, these are the metal gaskets, F. You need 4 of those, okay. F, you're a gimp. Okay. So, you put those on, okay. Alright, I see what you're doing, so. Do all your noises. You're banging on your bottles like a chimpanzee. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. A little bit of Dire Straits, man. You got to do these microwave ovens. I got the song stuck in my head. Okay, so I need 4 A screws. Spare parts. Here we go. Ow! I just stabbed myself in my knee. Alright, so you use the A screws, but it says to put the washer before the thing, so I guess the washer goes like that. Yeah. I mean, for a pretty well crafted computer chair, this is actually a pretty decent computer chair. It's actually a really nice one. Oh, because you can never. I can never find a computer chair that. I can never find a computer chair. To be honest with you, I can never find a computer chair that basically fits me. That's my leg right there, guys. That's my leg. Nobody get any ideas, nobody go home and try to pause this thing to see if that's really my thigh or my breast. I remember when we were kids, we were little, we were experiencing Showtime for the first time, for the last time. I remember we were sitting there and the music would come on and it would be like, this movie is rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. Viewer discretion is advised. And then all of a sudden it would like pop up on this thing of like what the contents of the movie contain. And then like we were looking for 3 things. Yeah, we were looking for 3 things. We were looking for nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. That's what I was looking for. Because you knew if it had strong graphic language, it was going to be like, oh, touch me right there. Or like, you know, or like softcore porn or some shit like that or whatever. And it was going to be some guy sneaking up behind some girl going, hey, what's going on? My name is Mike. Are your pipes leaking? Oh, the leg. But yeah, but when we were kids, we didn't actually think of anything like that. You know, we just thought it was kind of weird. You know, we were like, you know, oh, that's a locking mechanism. Ow. I think the dock is your ally. Holy shit! 7 years ago. We love you, Dark Continent! Ah, good night! Alright, that's his front. Oh! That's why the front. That's why they know that life is out of luck, fool. Been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. I can see twice as high. It's in a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. All right. All right. So we just did step 5. Now we're gonna kindly insert the seat with the base by matching the holes on the item. So what that means is you take the big end and put it in the little end. And if you can't figure this out, I'm gonna come back there and hit you with a tack hammer. Okay. Alright, so that's the front part. So we take our little starfish here. Chocolate starfish. Ah, I almost done it myself. And you put that in there. Okay. And And then you spin it around. Okay, so now we got this part. Ow, 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 my foot. Okay. So it says kindly insert the seat base with the holes, which we did. Okay. Now we're going to connect the back iron with the back. Pay attention to the direction of the back iron. Lightly screw it into the respective holes before tightening it. Because basically, this is to let you know that when you tighten this, yeah, it's, yeah. Okay, so remember this big, this big piece here? This big dong metal piece here? Okay, so we got the arms. Okay, so we're gonna, it says front on top. Oh, you gotta put gaskets in this thing again? Oh, okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Do I have a song for everything, pretty much? No, I was saying a long time ago that, like, there isn't enough, like, okay, so in this world, there's not enough music. So, like, if you are, like, a person who, like, always wishes that they had, like, music for themselves, like, they would be like, oh, I wish we had music for ourselves, Okay, so this goes into here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hey. Oh, that is so bitchin'. So gnarly. Oh, okay. That folds up, all right. I did not know that. Okay, so we're going to put F's and then we're going to put a whole bunch of screws in here. That's what she said. Okay, so we're going to need F and D. All right, so we got back, part 6. We're going to need F and D. We're going to need 4 F's. Okay, dude, you got to quit using the Allen key on the thing because it's black and it, like, disappears. And if you can't find the Allen key, I mean, dude, that's, like, really hard to find that thing. All right, now, oh yeah, you put the D screws, these nuts, in the top. Okay, so you got D screws. Oh, wait, you only got 4 left. You know that when you're getting closer to the end of your project is because there's not anything left. You guys are probably sitting at home watching going, God, what the fuck am I watching? This guy's a fucking retard. Actually, I'm pretty intelligent. I'm a guy who likes to have a lot of fun. I think it's just cool to be yourself and, to live your life. And, if you don't believe in having fun, then you're in the wrong profession. Yeah, last night I went a little bit overboard on my ranting and raving last night about, getting ghosted and catfished. Because it happens a lot, dude. I mean, you get on Facebook, you don't even know who to trust anymore. Like, getting on Facebook, you can't even, really ever, okay. So getting on Facebook, you have friends, or people who call themselves your friends, that would, at a drop of a hat, they'd probably, come to your house at 4 in the morning, if you needed them or whatever. You find out who those people are, and you get really excited when you have them around. Like, I mean, I'm the same way when I have Brendan around, you know. I mean, Brendan's a really cool guy. I really like him a lot, and I think he's fun to be around with. But, you know, you just wonder, you know. And, you know, I've been posting stuff on Twitch. And, you know, Twitch is a good page and everything. But you always have that random-ass asshole who comes on there and is like, dude, if you're trying to get followers and you're trying to get people to follow you, go stream on something else. And I'm like, you know what? That's what I say to you, dude. Because, you know, freedom of stream. You know, that's what I say. If you don't want to watch my stream, go fucking watch somewhere else, you know? You can always go watch the bitches lick the fucking microphone. And sound like they're playing with themselves. Because, like, people get off on that stupid fucking noise. I mean, dude, if I wanted to listen to some chick lick a microphone or some stupid shit like that, I would just go watch a bunch of cows eat a lot of cud or grass. Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like cows eating grass. When those chicks lick the microphone on the stupid fucking, and it's called Not Safe for Work. NSFW. You know, not safe for work. That's what that means. So that means you can't be sitting in your office listening to this chick sound like she's licking the insides of your ears. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. It is by far the most stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Literally. It's retarded. It's redundant. Yes, it's like... It's like, really? Oh, and then this goes in here and it goes into B4. B4! B4! So which ones are B4? Are those C or... Okay, this is the gaskets. These are B4. Ow. And this is more comfortable than my... I don't know, dude. I think this chair is actually going to be, like, really uncomfortable, but I think it's going to be really weird. I mean, I'm not really one to brag. I mean, I don't really know. It looks like a video gaming chair. I mean, it looks like something out of, like, you know, Gran Turismo or something. I found the movie Gran Turismo like really like kind of like I found it really like it's like a really like it was a really good movie. But one of the things that I didn't really like about it, and I'm actually kind of upset about it, is the fact that the girls in the girl the girl in the race car scene. So when they raced, so the girl never got to make it. She never got to make it, you know, and they always, you know, to this day, I'm one of these guys that still respects Danica Patrick. I actually like her as a race car driver. She's a great race car driver. She does a lot of the stunts for, she drives for a lot of the girls, like the girl in Fast and the Furious, that's, I think her name is Snooki or Sookie or, whatever. What the hell? Is this going to line up today or tomorrow? I mean, like... What the hell is the holes for this stupid thing? Okay. Go in the fucking hole, you little bitch. Okay. Why does that not want to go in there? actual hell? Okay, you can't get this in here. It's like really flipping hard to get the stupid backing into here because this thing doesn't really want to go in the hole. And I'm like, what the hell? Well, I can't get these to line up in here. Okay, that's one. Come on, line up, you little... Jesus H. Christ. Gotta line that motherfucker up, right? Come on, stay on there, you fuck. Really? Stay on my foot. God damn, Dave. God, I hate that when it does this. Well, it's like so one-sided. It's like not even going to go in the hole. Come on, you. And my TV was harder to install than this damn thing was. I hate that when my leg starts to do this. So, you know how when you get like a cramp inside your leg and like it's because you have your leg set at like a totally like cockamamie ass way and you have your foot sitting there and it's like oh yeah, you know. God, what have I had today besides nothing? I love it how... Okay, so I've been on the fence. Hey, how are you doing today? Nice meeting you. I'm very happy to see you can see. Ah! Well, I don't understand why people want a friend request because, again, the one thing about friend requests, I don't do friend requests with people because, you know, I'm kind of upset about people now. Okay. Christina Hart. Hello. How are you doing today? Nice meeting you. I'm very happy to see you can see you. Please send me a friend request. How about no on that friend request, Christina Hart? Because here's the thing. I got to tell you. I will not do a friend request with anybody I don't know. So if you want to friend request me, you will have to send me a messenger message on Facebook Messenger and then go live with me. That's the only way I'm going to talk to you because I don't talk to anybody anymore unless I video chat with them. Because I'm tired of being ghosted, catfished, and hurt. Because it sucks. I'm tired of it, and it's garbage. So, yeah. Just please respect my wishes, and yeah. Just basically shut up. I don't need anybody to be my friend right now. I'm not taking new friend requests right now. Okay. So now we're putting the arms on. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really, you know, I don't really understand why people want to friend request me. What do they want? I mean, what am I to them? You know? Siskel to their Ebert? I mean, the only thing I'm looking for in life is another Miss Claus, but I can't find that right now because nobody really wants to be with me. Imagine that. Yeah, nobody wants to be with me. Okay, so screw covers. Okay, that's screw covers. I need a metal gasket, eye, and C-screws. Okay. So let's see here. Metal gasket, eye, and C-screws. Which are these ones here? These are C-screws. Right here. And eyes. It's early morning, the sun comes out. What is wrong with a night sin? Give her inches and feed her well. She's licking her lips, she's ready to win. And a hot June night for loving for sin. Here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. Come on, baby. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Keep smiling, keep trying, knowing you. What the hell? Oh, right. Oh, oh, that is so gnarly. It's like a boomerang. What are you doing? Really? You motherfucker. You know, a lot of people say that I remind them of characters from TV shows and stuff. And one of the people that one of the characters that a lot of people say that I remind them the most of is John Candy. Yeah, I remind them of John Candy. You know, the guy who played in Cool Runnings. They say that I remind them of John Candy, Dan from Roseanne, John Goodman. Yeah, they always say that I remind them of John Goodman. Sometimes I don't sit here and look at myself in the mirror and think, oh yeah, you know, I look like John Goodman, but you know, but there comes a time in my life when I realized that there are, you know, that people actually, you know, they say to me, they're like, Jack, you remind me of somebody all the time. And I'm like, do I really remind you of somebody, or are you just saying that because you're just trying to tell me that I'm fat or something? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I understand that people, you know, say things because they feel like They need to say it. And I've always known that if you're going to always categorize me as a big person from a movie, like, one of the people, like, to this day, Grant Hill says that I remind him of Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. And a lot of my friends say that. They say, oh yeah, Jack's Billy Bob from Varsity Blues, but, and it doesn't bother me because the guy's a big, the guy's a big character, or the guy's a, heavy-set guy. I mean, that's just how I am. I mean, I didn't get this way because I was depressed. I got this way because I ate a lot. And in the words of Fat Bastard, if you actually, listen to what he has to say, he says that the reason why he got the way that he did is because he ate a lot. Or he ate because he was depressed. And the thing about me is I'm not depressed. No, I'm not depressed. I'm going through a world of, like, I'm going through a world of missing my friends. Well, like, the people who I used to, like, interact with every day, like my friends in Virginia, I miss them. I want to go home because Virginia was my home at one time, and I miss everybody that lived in Virginia. Oh yeah, I miss everybody that lives in Virginia. I really do. I really miss a lot of people who live in Virginia. I miss a lot of people who live, in that area, and I don't know what to say. Get your fucking punchy Judy ass in there, you little fuck. What the hell? Why is this not going in there? But I mean, I was thinking about things like last night when I went to bed last night. I thought of Dustin. I thought about a lot of the things that he went through and a lot of the things that we all went through. And it is really hard to think, about Dustin all the time. I miss him. And, and when I talk about hanging out with Becky, and when I talked about, going to hockey games with Brian Sullivan and Andrew and all the guys that we used to play hockey with, like Chris Cooper and Travis White and all those guys. I mean, that was a real hard thing. I mean, that was something, man. It was really different. Okay, we got the screw covers. So we got E, which are these little things here. And these go over the holes in the chair. So we're almost getting done. We're almost getting done with the video. I've been doing this now for a while, and you guys are probably getting tired of me. And it only took me an hour to put a chair together. Alright, that's together. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, bum. But, I'm not missing, I'm missing a lot of people, and I'm missing Mo, and I miss, So leave it up for the last one that not go in the hole. Yeah. That's what she said. Wow. Wow. To the roar. Yeah. Okay. So we put those in there. Then we have the headrest cushion, which is this thing. Yep. And the headrest cushion goes up here. So I got your headrest cushion. I'm Johnny Lawrence. Cobra Kai! No, dude, look at this thing. You put this on before you go in for your wife. Honey, stop hurting me! Ah! That goes up here. That's for your headrest pillow there. Okay. And then there is a thing. There's something on the way. Something. No, well, what the hell did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Duh, Jack. Alright, so this goes here. So you put this on the bottom. So this is like your backrest, I think. And then this goes around the chair. And then you plug this thing in. So you plug this in and then it like vibrates, I guess. I have a vibrating chair. All I wanted was a chair with sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. What do we have? Sea bass? Are they ill-tempered? Whoops! So this is like a lump. Dude, I gotta take this to work. Take this to work. I worship like a dog, but I'm not in life. Good God, let me give you my life. Well, I don't know. This goes like, I think this goes around the back, and then you run this through the bottom of the chair. Yeah, so you gotta push this through the chair here. I think this is like heat massage or some shit. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. People are like, oh, we're watching some douchebag work on his video game chair. You know, I'm not a big fan of Twitch. I've never been like on Twitch, so I don't really know what Twitch is all about. All I know is that sometimes when I'm on Twitch, I get these random women on there. And they're licking the microphone. And like, it sounds like they're eating like, it sounds like they're eating like cereal or something. Yeah. Well, you know, there are girls on Twitch that are serial killers, and they love Captain Crunch. What the actual hell? How is it supposed to go on here? Like, what am I supposed to do with this thing here? Okay, like this is like connect to here and then go under the chair or what here? I think the dock is your ally. I don't know where I keep getting that from. I keep saying that. Okay, maybe this goes down here. What would you do if I sang out of tune. Would you walk out on my ass? Lend me your ears and I don't wanna hear. I don't know this song. I've never really been a big fan of the Wonder Years. So that goes there. And I think you can move this up and down. But I think, let me just see here, you plug this in. Whoa, dude. Do not give this to Pamela Anderson. I don't even know if I dare try to sit in this thing. I don't know. Okay, but the chair vibrates, so. Yeah, the chair vibrates. It's got vibrating lumbar support. And yeah. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. So we're going to move the chair over onto my new floor mat. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to move the chair into place, and I'm going to show you what I got. Hold on. Oh, you mother... You know... well, I knew that was going to happen. Ow! Oh, delay! Oh... Scheiße. Sprechen Sie Deutschland. Holy Kunkata. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Oh, oh shit. Stupid chair. Alright, I'm okay. Help, I'm falling, I can't get up. Yes. No, I'm okay, Mark. So yeah, here we'll rotate the camera. So, this is my... So this is my floor thingy that I got for my computer chair. And to be 100% honest with you, the first time I bought one of these damn things, somebody in my apartment stole this because they thought it was a TV. Yeah, some people who are like crystal meth heads or something, they stole this kind of like a carpet thingy because they thought that it was a TV, but here it turned out to be a thing for a mat for a video game chair. And they were stupid when they took the fucking thing, because they were like, oh yeah, by the way, but okay, so I've done all the steps. This is my new computer chair sitting right there next to my computer. And this is the cool thing about the chair. You can pull this out and then flip this over, and I got a leg support. I haven't actually sat in the chair yet to see what it feels like, because I just don't really know if I want to sit in it quite yet. I don't... Where the hell did my... Oh, here's my tripod. So yeah, my tripod fell over, which it always does. It always seems to fall over when I'm in the pinch. So it's... Daddy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby. Okay. I'm going to get up here, turn the camera a little bit, and I'm going to get up. I sound like Trinity in the Matrix. Get up. I don't want to get up. So there's a thing for spare parts. So I got to take all the spare parts out of here. And so they put a spare parts list in the thing, which is really kind of cool. And basically it's one of everything that they come with. I think that's really cool. And then they give you a plastic baggie so that you can put everything back inside the plastic baggie. And then basically you just fold the instructions back up. Retractable footrest, recline, check the mechanism, check the height for up and down. We stand behind our product. We make sure we have everything good. You have 30 days to return after the purchase, and then they can refund your money if you have problems. But I'm not going to return it. I'm not going to refund it. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. It's really cool. I'm actually going to sit here in it in a couple of minutes. I'm going to try the chair out and see what it's like. I don't know if I will do the massage thing because the massage thing kind of looks like something out of like The Exorcist. It sounds kind of weird when you plug it in. It's like really weird. That's why I don't recommend giving it to Pamela Anderson. God, it vibrates. So we're going to put the chair thing back in. I'm going to sit down in the chair and give it a shot. Get my fat ass up out of here. Okay, I'm going to try to get up here. I did not mean to do that. Oh. 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 I'm going to need the chair. Oops. Help, I've fallen. Oh. Shake it loose. Oh. Oh my word. Oh. Oh. So I'm actually whoa. Oh. Holy Krishna. This chair is like this chair is amazing. Holy shnikes. Yeah. Oh. So let's okay, that's the okay, that stops it from oh dude. Oh. Hold on a second. Ah! Oh, God. Totally recommend it. Dude, this thing's got vibration on my back. I got a bucket full of sunshine. Oh, my word. In the words of Duke Nukem, come get some. Oh, God. Roll, baby. Okay, that's not going to hold my feet. name is Thor Odinson. Shimmy, shimmy, buddy. Yeah, I wish. Oh, my word. Dude, this chair is freaking amazing. Sounds like I'm mowing the grass. No, dude, this vibration thing, dude, I'm totally bringing this to work. It's so much better on my back. Dude, holy crap, I need to take it with me everywhere I go. Oh. I mean, earlier it was vibrating my butt because I was sitting on top of the vibration thing, but other than that, it's pretty good. I've been having back issues lately. Well, yeah, it's because I'm carrying around big nuts. No. I'm not having back issues. I'm just kidding. It's because the chairs at work suck cock. So, yeah. So there's my new chair. And it works really well. I like it. I love it. And it works really, really well. That's the old one, which I don't know. It's got green paint all over it and it sucks. So that's my new one. I like it a lot. Yeah. That's my new computer chair. Oh, Ford chairs suck. Yes, they do. They really do. So yeah, I put that together. Now I got garbage all over the place. I gotta empty all the garbage out of my freaking house. I hate what happened to my... Okay, for some odd reason, the camera disappeared. Video only mode, swipe for comments, studio, playlist. Okay, what's going on here? What happened? Okay, so got the chair done, and I'm going to close out here, guys, and be done. All right, talk to you later.